Good afternoon. Welcome to Gen TV. My name is Jesus Rodriguez, and I'm here this afternoon representing Erie Neighborhood House. Erie Neighborhood House is a non-for-profit community organization that is located in Westtown. We have three different locations: one in Little Village, another one in Westtown, and well, actually, it's two in Westtown. And the organization was founded in 1870. We are one of the original settlement houses in Chicago, and since then we had been serving the community here in the city of Chicago and suburbs. So many people come to our programs, and not just from the city but from the suburbs. And we have one program that is actually a very special program in our organization, because we are actually training people into jobs in manufacturing and healthcare. And also, we are placing people basically into jobs, and that is huge, especially with this economy that we have. We are training people to become CNC machine operators in the manufacturing industry, and we are also training people to become certified nurse assistants, medical assistants, registered nurse, phlebotomy, radiology. You can obtain a certification within the medical field. You name it, there's so many in the medical field. I cannot probably mention them all because there are so many, but we can help you, and I'm gonna provide you the detailed information about our program. But I wanted to please encourage everyone who's watching right now the program to give us a call if you have any questions about our programs. And I wanted to tell you that this program, just like many programs out there in the great city of Chicago and suburbs in the state of Illinois, they're free. They're free. There's so many resources out there in the communities for everyone who's either unemployed, underemployed, or someone who's just looking basically for a different type of job. You know, if you're just tired of working in the same job, that you are not basically gonna grow professionally, as a dead-end job, and you just wanted to do something different, these are actually not just jobs. They are careers, because you start basically working in a company that is offering opportunities for everyone to grow. And I wanted to let you know that our programs are about to start. We're gonna start our programs on Monday 15, which is next Monday, and our programs are in the evenings, Monday to Thursday, 6 o'clock to 8:30 p.m. And we offer childcare. So for those of you that are parents and have children, and you don't have no one to take care of your children, you can bring your children with you. We can take care of them while you study, while you prepare yourself for a better paying job. And like I said, it's not just a job, it's a career. And most importantly, let me tell you that when I go out there in the different industrial corridors, whether it's healthcare or manufacturing, the employers are struggling to find the skilled workers that they need. And when we have people that come to our organization and they tell me, basically, Mr. Jesus, there are no jobs out there. And I tell them, well, you know what? Guess what? There are a lot of jobs out there. The only problem is that you do not have the skills that most employers are looking for. And that is a problem that we have. So many members of our community do not have do not have the skills that employers need in these days, in this 21st century. Whether it's manufacturing industry or healthcare industry or any other industry, we have to upgrade ourselves. We have to go back to a classroom. And of course, we are encouraging everyone in the community to go and get a 4-year degree, or maybe get a PhD. You know, if you can get it, go for it. But the reality is that a lot of people in the community are not gonna go to college. And we have seen a lot of our young people graduating from high school or dropping out of high school, and they go and they work in McDonald's, Burger King. They're working in any kind of job, and that's basically paying them minimum wage job, and a lot of times it does not offer benefits. It does not offer any benefits at all, such as vacation, sick time. We talk to a lot of people that come to our programs, and and they just tired of going to work even when they're really sick, because they know that if they miss one day, they probably gonna be fired. So it's hard. It's really difficult for a lot of members of our communities and society out there, basically, when they have to work in conditions that are not really humane, because we have to have laws that protect every single worker out there. But let me get into the detail of each program, and if you have any questions, please feel free to call us, and I'm gonna provide you the information of our organization so that you can call me after the program. You can call me maybe tomorrow, any day of this week, before Monday, because since Monday we're gonna basically start the new classes. So the manufacturing bridge program, a lot of people, they have misconceptions about manufacturing. They're like, well, you know what, manufacturing is just very dirty, noisy job, that it's not really a job that is going to lead to a career. It's not going to offer you decent salary or pay and benefits, and that is not true. That is not true these days. Probably that was true back in the Industrial Revolution, when we had people just working as another piece of the machinery. These days, people basically, if they wanted to work in the manufacturing industry, employers are not hiring you if you don't have a certification that basically proves to them that you know how to operate the new technology. And the new technology is here to stay. A lot of people, they just don't have those certifications, and they go and they apply for jobs such as CNC machine operator, which stands for computerized numerical control, and they don't get those jobs, and that's the problem. We have a lot of employers that they have actually machines in their shops that are not being used because they don't have no one to operate those machines, and that is a problem. And it is a good problem to have, because the other problem that we have is that we need to get people into these programs, and we need to make the community aware that these opportunities exist in the manufacturing industry. And again, our program pretty much consists of 4 months, the manufacturing bridge program. And during those 4 months, basically what we do is we introduce everyone to math, English, measuring instruments, and blueprint reading. This is very important and very essential if you wanted to work in the manufacturing industry. These are contextualized material that we cover so that we can prepare you for a job, a good paying job in a career in the manufacturing industry. Now, while you are in our program for 4 months, you are going to be working also with Maria Pina, who is our case manager, and she is going to be working with you individually to process the financial aid application, because once you complete the 4 months of training with us, which is free, then you have to go to one of the vocational centers. It can be a private school, or it can be with the city colleges of Chicago, and it ranges basically, from the training ranges from $5,000 to $8,000, or maybe more, maybe less, depending basically what is going to be the school of your choice. You're going to have the opportunity to visit 2 to 3 vocational centers, and you decide which one is the one of your choice. And then you can obtain a CNC machine operator certification within 8 months total. You would do 4 months with us, and then you would do another additional 4 months with a school up in Skokie. The name of the school, I'm just gonna say it, is Symbol. We refer people to Symbol, and that is a really good school. All the graduates basically, they go to that school, and just like any other schools, they graduate, and there are jobs out there basically waiting for people. It leads to employment, this type of training. Now, when you obtain your certification as a CNC machine operator, you start making $12 to $15 an hour. And if you already have experience working in the manufacturing industry, probably you can negotiate more. During the program that you are, during our bridge program, manufacturing bridge program, the 4 months that you spend with us, we also offer job readiness workshops, soft skills workshops, resume writing, because we want to make sure that you are prepared and that you know how to sell yourself to the employers out there. And when you complete the training, the manufacturing bridge, and then the advanced training, you come to me. I'm actually the job developer. I'm the person responsible for working with our employers and our job seekers. So I go out there. Firsthand, I can tell you, the employers tell us, well, you know what, we have a shortage of pretty much everything in their industries, and that's the reason why we focus on healthcare and manufacturing, because we know that if you do complete the training, it leads to employment, it leads to a good paying career. So once you complete the training, you come back to our organization, and you're gonna be working with me one-on-one, and I'm gonna basically explain to you what are the companies that we have a relationship with, and we're gonna refer you over for employment, and most likely you're gonna get a job, just like many graduates that had come to our program. Now, that is the manufacturing program, and there's a lot of women working in the manufacturing industry. I also wanted to make sure that women that are watching this program, they know that manufacturing is not just for men, it's for women. There are a lot of women working in the manufacturing industry, and it's not heavy lifting. And these jobs or careers, they offer you good pay, benefits, and that's exactly what we focus in these trades. Now, healthcare is a little bit different. Healthcare, you can, it's huge, it's broader. You can start maybe with a CNA certification, a certified nurse assistant. If you like to work with the elderly, you gotta just be passionate about helping the elderly and compassion at the same token. There are a lot of jobs. They're really hard jobs. Very respect the CNAs that are working in that industry. But that's one of the certifications. Now, our program focuses more in CMA, which is Certified Medical Assistant. As a certified medical assistant, you can work. You can work in a hospital, you can work in a clinic, you can work in a doctor's office, and you can obtain a certified medical assistant certification within a year and a half. That's pretty much what it takes. And our program, again, consists of the same 4 months. And during those 4 months, we cover math, English, and we cover biology, and we cover medical terminology. When you complete the program, you're gonna have to go to one of the schools of your choice. It can be, again, one of the city colleges, or maybe Malcolm X, because Malcolm X is gonna be the main campus that offers the healthcare careers nowadays. So you decide basically what you want to go for. There's so many certifications, phlebotomist, radiologist, registered nurse. We can certainly help you get to your goal if you are ready. We know that a lot of people that are watching this program right now, probably might be unemployed. And if you are unemployed and you just not currently working, I always encourage people that are receiving unemployment benefits to get themselves basically into a program, get your skills upgraded, and maybe if you are thinking about going into a different industry, this is the time. So just getting back to the healthcare field, when you complete the training, you're gonna come basically again to me, and we already have the hospitals, the clinics, and doctors that are hiring our medical certified medical assistants. But if you want to go for a different type of certification, you definitely can. You can, and it's exactly what you want to do. I always encourage people to just follow their dream, follow their passion about what do you want to do in your life, because there's nothing better than doing something that you enjoy and you love. And you're gonna be happy making basically what you enjoy, and also making enough money with a stable job that offers you an opportunity and offers you opportunities to grow. Now, for healthcare, it's a little bit different when it comes to requirements. For the healthcare students, there is a GED or a high school diploma required. In the case of manufacturing, I didn't say it, but the GED is definitely a plus, or the high school diploma. But if you don't have it, it's not a problem. A lot of employers are hiring people without a high school diploma or GED, as long as you can demonstrate that you are mechanically inclined, that you are responsible to go to work every day, get up, go to work every day, no excuses. And what I can tell you is that there's so many employers out there that are looking basically for people that wanted to make a career. And this is where I share some of our successful stories about some of our graduates. And as a matter of fact, today I invited one of our certified medical assistants that she's been working for over 6 months. But unfortunately, she had an emergency, and she wasn't able to come and share her story. But in the manufacturing industry, I'm just gonna share one of many successful stories that we had. Back in 2014, we had a young man that he graduated from high school, and he decided that he was not gonna go to work. I mean, he was not gonna go to college, and he found a job working as a maintenance person. He started making minimum wage, $8.25, and it took him 5 years to get to $10 an hour. And when he found out about our program in 2014, he decided that it was time for a change. That the job that he had, it was just a dead-end job. It was not going to offer him an opportunity to grow. So he came to our program. He learned, the mathematics and learn how to read the blueprints and use the measuring instruments. And we prepare him also so that he can be successful at selling himself to the employer. So he went to an interview, and the employer hired him after 4 months of training with us, and he was making $10 an hour. And when he got hired, the employer offered him $11 an hour. That is in 2014. So basically, those 4 months that he invested in his professional development paid off. He got a dollar raise basically. And the great thing about it was that when he was in the interview, a lot of employees are gonna ask you this question: what are your short or long-term goals? And a lot of people, when they go to the interviews, they just, they don't show pretty much motivation, and all they express to the employer is that they need a job, and they just need a job to put food in their pocket so that they can pay their bills. But you know what, employees, they want to hear that you want to make a career. They want to see you motivated. They want to see you with hunger, that you wanted to grow, you're serious about it, you know exactly what you're talking about when you are in an interview with an employer or with the HR representative. So this person, when he was in the interview and he was asked what were his short-term and long-term goals, he said that he was going to make a career. And to that employer, that was music to his ears, because across industries right now, we have a lot of people they're supposed to be retired, but they don't retire because the employers, they're asking them to just work a few more years, because they don't have no one to replace them with. So this person basically got hired, and the employer also offered him the opportunity to go to school in the evenings, 3 days in the evenings, to a school to become a tool and die maker. And the employer is basically paying for his education. He's not gonna basically own any money to no one, because he's not borrowing money from any institution or any bank, and he's not asking for financial aid. And when he graduates as a tool and die maker in 3 years, he's gonna be making probably $88,000 a year, maybe more. And that is just entry level. And just like this story, there's so many stories like this, and there's so many employers out there that they're willing to train the right person. If you are ready to move forward, you want to make a career in the manufacturing industry, I can tell you that you can make a career and you can make a really good money. And that's a really good opportunity. So if that's what you probably want to do, you can definitely give us a call, because I have not only one employer, we have many employees that are looking for people that are serious about going into manufacturing. And I'm just gonna provide you with our information, so you can give us a call. If you have any questions about our programs, you can either call us at 312-432-2258, or you can just visit us at 1347 West Erie. This is by Erie and Chicago and Ashland. Or or you can simply just give me a call to my number directly. My number is area code at 312-432-2268. And you can give me a call and I will personally assist you and answer any questions that you might have about our program. Now the classes meet in the evening, Monday to Thursday, 6:30 to 9 o'clock, and we offer childcare. And that is very important because we pretty much focus on serving the adult population, and we know that a lot of people are working in the mornings and a lot of people have children, and that's the reason why we offer the program in the evening hours and also offer childcare, so that we can make the program accessible to everyone, and they don't have to, unfortunately, not participate in the program because of a situation that hasn't been addressed. That's pretty much the programs that we offer. We have so many other programs, but I'm just gonna focus again in these trades that we offer. And our programs are gonna start again August 15, which is Monday next week. So if you wanna come and get yourself registered in our programs, you can come the rest of this week. We are open from 8 in the morning to 7 p.m. And Saturdays, you can also come. There's someone from our workforce program from 9 in the morning to 1 p.m. Her name is Maria Pina. You can just come. You can ask any questions about our programs. You can get enrolled in the program. And one of the things that I wanted to mention is that everyone who's interested in joining our program, we have to administer a test, which is the TAPE test, and you have to have at least an 8th grade level in English and math. If you have an 8th grade level in math and English, you're going to be accepted in our program. If you do not have an 8th grade level of math and English, you're not going to be rejected. We have a tutoring program, and we have an excellent tutoring program that works one-on-one with everyone basically that comes to our organization. And we can work on your math, we can work in your English, or maybe if you wanted to prepare to pass the GED, we can also assist you with that, so that we can get you to the level, let's say to the at the minimum, the 8th grade level, so you can be accepted in our program. The program is gonna go from basically this month all the way to December. And we're gonna start our next cohort beginning of next year in January. So this is the time for you to make a decision that this is a program that you wanted to get enrolled in. We can give you more information in greater detail. And if you don't know anything about CNC, I always recommend people just to Google and see what is CNC, so that you can see some videos. We are running out of time, and I just wanted to give you again my name and my number so that you can give me a call if you have any questions. My name again is Jesus Rodriguez, and you can give me a call at 312-432-2268 Monday through Friday. And if I don't answer, it's because I'm out there in the field talking to employers. But leave your name and telephone number, and I will return your call as soon as possible. Again, the classes are gonna start August 15 next Monday, and if you are interested in getting enrolled in our program, you can come from 8 in the morning to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturday 9 in the morning to 1 p.m. Thank you very much, and I will see you next month.